Hello. Today I want to take a look at and ask you the question: what practices in your life give you life, are life-giving, or are life-affirming for you? As we begin to ask that question and think about it together as a way of practicing, I want to remind you you are infinitely precious and unconditionally loved as the gift you already are. So, I'm recording this in the late morning on Tuesday. And I like to check in with myself a couple of times of the day to ask what kinds of things I do that bring me life, that are life giving or life affirming. So when I think about those, sometimes I just do it at the end of the day, perhaps as I'm going to sleep at night. But I want to encourage you and myself at the same time to try it earlier in the day. So, what things that you've done so far today, whenever you're seeing this video, what things have you done so far today that really affirmed life for you? Now, I'll give you an example. One of the things that's become a habit for me and my wife, Linda, is that when right after we eat breakfast, for anywhere from 5 to 15 or 20 minutes, we sit with our cup of coffee at the breakfast table, having set aside our oatmeal bowls, and we just talk to each other. What the day might hold, how we slept last night, what we're feeling right now, how the oatmeal was for that matter. And it becomes an opportunity to encourage one another and to be affirmed in life. And I found that even after being married for 30 years, this is perhaps one of the most refreshing and positive things I experience. And I experience it just about every day that we're together and that we eat breakfast together. Now, that's just one of the life affirming practices that I experience on a daily basis. I encourage you to take a little time now, today, as a part of your experience in everyday life, to touch base with the things that are life affirming for you. Are they things that you can encourage to happen? I can't make every coffee that I have with my wife, like a breakthrough of the divine. You know, Contrary to popular belief, that can't be every single time. But I can cultivate having coffee with my wife, knowing that sometimes in the midst of all of the other things going on in our lives and just talking about what's on our minds, that will be a life-giving, life-affirming experience for me, and I can make that happen. I could give you one more example. This summer, I met two sisters who live together, and they, every day that we showed up at their house, both of them were sitting on the front porch together. And through most of the day, they would sit on the front porch together. They didn't have to say anything to each other. If something came up, they talked. And they might talk for a while, or they might talk together with one of the folks who came up on the front porch with them. But it looked like to me it was very life-giving and affirming for them to sit together on that front porch and just to be in the same space together. Are there those kinds of things that happen in your life? Moments when you're with a good friend? Moments when you're with someone significant in your life? Moments when you're taking a walk in nature, or you're writing in your journal, or you're sitting in meditation, or you're praying, or you're eating your favorite meal. Is there a moment that is life affirming to you? What can you do to cultivate those moments, to be awake in those moments, to catch a glimpse of how beautiful life is in moments when we connect with the moment we're actually in. So I encourage you to take up this practice. It's already something you're doing, you're living your life. But there are things that you know affirm life. And there are things that perhaps don't. So go out of your way to greet a stranger that looks like they're frowning. Go out of your way to smile at someone, to wave at a small child who passes you in a stroller, who has waved at you first, or perhaps elicit a wave back. Either way, find the things that really affirm life in the little ways. And the funny thing is, as you begin to affirm life in the little ways, you begin to affirm life in big ways as well. It touches people's lives. So, just a constant reminder, I hope you'll keep in your heart and mind an affirmation to yourself, and I hope it's life-giving. You are infinitely precious and unconditionally loved for the gift you already are. Have a great day, a great week, and until the next time.